The room was heavy with shadows. Dust motes danced in the weak grey light filtering in through a single dusty window. The air hung still and thick, stale from years of unspoken words and unshed tears. A single lamp on a worn table cast a small pool of light, illuminating a man slumped in an armchair. His shoulders sagged under an invisible weight. His face, a roadmap of pain etched into weathered skin, was cradled in his hands. Between his calloused fingers, a photograph worn with time and clutched so tightly its edges were beginning to fray. The picture showed a smiling woman, her eyes crinkled at the corners, and two children, a boy and a girl, their faces bright with the unadulterated joy of youth. A family frozen in time, forever out of reach. On the table beside the lamp, a half-empty bottle of whiskey glinted in the dim light. The amber liquid within, a poor substitute for solace, offered only a fleeting escape from the relentless grip of grief. Each drop consumed was another attempt to drown out the memories, the guilt, the overwhelming silence that had become his only companion. This room, once filled with the comforting sounds of family life, now echoed with the ghosts of their absence. Every creak of the floorboard, every rustle of the wind outside whispered their names, mocking his solitude. His heart ached with a constant dull pain, a physical manifestation of his unending grief. He remembered their laughter, the way it used to fill this very room, bouncing off the walls, chasing away any shadows that dared to settle. He could almost hear his wife's melodious laughter, see the twinkle in her eyes as she playfully scolded their children. The memory, once a source of comfort, now felt like a brand seared into his soul. The boy, always full of energy, would race through the house, his laughter echoing like joyous thunder. He'd been learning to play his father's old guitar, his small fingers struggling with the chords, his brow furrowed in concentration. The girl, quiet and observant, would watch her brother with a smile on her face, her eyes sparkling with love and amusement. He closed his eyes, the bittersweet agony of their memory